Welcome to another episode of my cooking channel. And my name is Andre, and I am the homeboy hood chef. And today we're going to be cooking some chicken and dumplings. So we're going to make our chicken the traditional American way, and we're going to use flour and salt to make it the dumplings the way that everybody in the Caribbean make it. And let me reiterate, I am not from the Caribbean. I'm just a chef who know how to pick up a couple of diverse recipes. I grew up in a household where my mom's, she dated a Jamaican man, and he taught me how to cook a lot of dishes. So on that note, we just got finished cleaning our chicken, soaking it down in some vinegar, and I'm going to use this knife here, even though I have a hatchet, but I'm going to use this knife right here to cut my chicken. So let's get to cutting. Now, watch out my fingers while I'm doing this. And we're going to cut this chicken up. One to go. These are some big chickens. Okay, now we got all our chicken for this recipe. Time to get us a pot. Alright, we're gonna use this pot. Rinse it out. And we're going to transfer our chicken from this bowl into this pot. And what we're going to do is we're going to season it. The basic ingredients that I use for this dish. I need some black pepper. Okay, we're going to use some onion powder. We're going to put a nice good amount in here. Want to get that? Then we're going to use some garlic powder. Right? Then some black pepper. I'm just gonna put a little sprinkle. Let's get inside the pot here, son. Okay, there we go. And the last powdered ingredient is we're gonna use some powdered chicken bouillon. I'm gonna put 1.5 tablespoons of that, and we're going to fill this up with some water. Fill it up with some water. Not too much. And then we're gonna put it on medium heat. Now we're gonna put some onions in it. Have some onions in the refrigerator. That we're gonna incorporate to this meal. We're gonna add fresh onions. Last dish that I had, we used I'm just gonna dice this up. Okay, excuse me. Alrighty. Now let me get these chicken legs out of the way. Yeah, we're gonna make the like the smothered chicken type gravy. To go into this, my mom, she taught me how to make the chicken. I don't recall my mom ever making any dumplings. My mom taught me how to cook when I was 9 years old. She sat me down one day and she said, she was like, listen here, boy, I'm gonna teach you how to cook. That way you don't ever have to depend on no woman to feed you. And I've been cooking ever since. Every relationship I've been in, I've been the head chef. Everybody that know me, I'm one hell of a cook. So now, we're gonna get to making these dumplings. We're gonna use some all-purpose flour. Self-rising all-purpose flour. And I don't use a measuring cup, I just go by eye. Right? This is 2 pounds. So that should be about a good 2 cups of flour. Next, I'm gonna add some salt. I like using sea salt. In this container, this is the pink Himalayan salt that come in the bag. I just utilized the container so I could put my salt in here. So inside of there, I put about 2 tablespoons of salt. So now we're gonna whisk this around so we can get all the salt and the flour mixed together. And then we're gonna add some water. I'm gonna use a spoon to mix this. You know, add water as you go along, a little bit at a time until you get the consistency that you need to make the dumplings. This looks about right. So you just kneading the flour with the batter, with the dough. So if you get a little on the thick side, That was enough water. And if you feel that you put too much water in your dumpling mix, you can always add an extra amount of flour to get the results that you need. So now I have it, and I'm just gonna knead everything in. And this is a quick recipe. It don't take chicken that long to cook. We still need this dough, getting it to the right consistency. It's almost there. And we're gonna take it out. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put it here on this cutting board. I have a roller pin to save me for all the extra hard work, so I'm going to knead the dough like this. Flip it over, repeat the process a couple more times till the dough is smooth. I like making my dumplings when the dough is smooth. If it's lumpy, it seems like it don't come out right. You know, some people make this recipe while using some Pillsbury biscuit mixed in a can. For me, I like my own batter, traditional batter with flour and salt and water. And when you know you have a good consistency, you don't see any residue from the batter on your utensils that you're using. So I'm going to round these up, make little small patty like. Then we're gonna sit them on to the side, and when the water get hot enough, we're gonna drop them inside of the pot with the chicken. You don't want to make your dumplings too thick because they wouldn't come out right. Okay, dumplings are done. The only thing that we have left to make is the gravy for the dumplings. So we have a little bit of residue left from the dumplings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my whisk. And whatever flour is left over in that, I'm going to mix it over, and then I'm going to take 1 heaping tablespoon of flour. Right? 1 heaping tablespoon of flour. And we're going to whisk that. See? That's the gravy right there. And we're going to add this to our chicken mixture. Let that boil down. I may need another tablespoon of flour. So we're going to add another one because I kind of underestimated the fluids that I have in the water. And that should give me a nice gravy. As that boil down, we do a taste test to see if we need to add or reduce any of the flavors by adding seasonings or water. As I said, it's best to clean up after yourself as you come along, because once you start eating and your body start digesting the food, you get tired. And then you don't want to do nothing. I know that's my situation. So, you know, I'm just accustomed to cleaning up as I go along. So I don't have to do it later. All right, so everything is practically done. We just have to wait for the chicken to cook down, the gravy to solidify, and we add the dumplings. And once this meal is finalized, we get back to you with the results. Yeah, I put the dumplings on the inside of this pot already, and this meal is done, and this is what the dumplings look like after they were cooked. So we got a couple of taste testers, my neighbors next door, so we're gonna travel next door and let them tell you what they think of this. Okay, we back with the final product of these chicken and dumplings. So now we got a taste tester here, got my neighbor Tim, and we're gonna give him a taste test. So with this chicken up on here. And then again, we have Cousin Allen.
That's cool. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Yeah.
Allen know the recipe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You just haven't had it with the dumplings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yeah. And look at Dumpling wants. You're not getting nothing in coffee. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Chicken is so good.
Okay, let me give you gentlemen some forks, some utensils real quick.
Chicken is good. Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Thank you, brother.
Now let us know what you think.
Okay.
You had dumpling before, Tim?
Yeah. I'm gonna sample
Okay.
your dumplings first.
That's homemade dumplings. Not no dumplings that's made out of Pillsbury dough biscuits. That's what I like to hear, some smacking.
Mm. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Seems good. Good.
Dumplings
Dumplings
are
too. Go.
All of it's good.
Mm.
You see them eating.
So, we're going to conclude this little session of our chicken and dumplings. As you can see,
Thank you. It's good.
they enjoyed it. So, if you guys decide to make this meal, hopefully you can follow the instructions right to get your guests or your family members to be able to enjoy this meal just as well as these brothers are, and as well as myself. And one of my biggest critics, he's sitting here behind the camera, and he enjoyed it as well. So on that note, catch you on the next one.